The Green Finance Initiative was set up by the City of London with the UNEP, the Environmental Programme of the UN, together with a number of other counterparts. The idea is to get public and private round a table talking about the issues in green finance and to find solutions, to find ways forward where we can both encourage government to encourage the market and also explore ways where we can develop green financial product.
Climate change is one of the defining challenges of the 21st century. And we in the City believe that 21st century capital markets will be judged by their response.
I'm particularly proud that the Green Investment Bank has helped introduce many number of investors to the UK green infrastructure market. Pension funds, industrials and financial investors.
Yes, investors would like for everything to be absolutely perfect if possible, but a number of the green investors say, let's not let the perfect be the enemy of the good. And it is difficult for us to get issuers who are financing these green projects to do it in green bond format and make a statement about the importance of green if we put too many obstacles in their path.
In Netherlands, they are having trillions of euros exposed to flooding, but they manage it. This is a financial risk management. We at banks are too bad at asking questions around that and to manage those risks. We're basically lending out right, left and center without raising questions to a lot of these environmental issues.
Arguably the most interesting bond that has been issued this year was, and in Kenya, an infrastructure bond that could only be subscribed to through mobile payment platforms. This is a new era of capital raising. And if you can do it in Kenya, you can do it in an awful lot of places.
The Green Finance Summit brings everyone together, whether you are commercial banks, multilateral development banks, investors and corporates, because where we are now is we need solutions. And Green Finance Summit do bring us together, finding solutions and bring momentum into real actions.
Climate change represents a material financial risk to all of us. It is unlikely that any one of us in this room will remain untouched by its effects.
I think that we have more than enough fossil fuels to fry this planet many, many times over. How is the fossil fuel age going to end? What will cause it to come to that end?
My climate science friends tell me that we will probably lose a third to half the world's population by the end of the century based on current trajectories of climate change.
The 2 degrees, we're talking about net zero by 2055. So the stretch between 2035 to 2055 is the agreement reached in Paris for reaching net zero greenhouse gas emissions.
For me, I think it's really about the sense of urgency. At this stage, we have a lot of investors who are doing things, but we still need to have a lot more product innovation, and we need to have a lot more projects that are brought to investors that are investable and bankable.
China is now working on the national green finance system, and we would like to see systematic reaction from the financial sector to our climate change and low carbon development targets.
We started some weeks ago the third auction for clean energies, which will be awarded by the end of this month. In the first 2 auctions, to give you an idea, last year we basically managed to attract investments of $6.6 billion to Mexico from all over the world. And we hope in this third auction to attract at least $4 billion additional investments.
From a financial risk and return opportunity perspective, as a long-term investor, climate change, climate risk, carbon risk, whatever terms we choose to put on it, is one of those things that we have to take account of.
We have a lot of informal discussion with the bankers. They told us they could not divest such kind of portfolio too quick, too fast. They will lose money. But also they could not divest it too slowly. Otherwise, in the future, there are more risks.
I think there are major opportunities in local UK government finance, in the municipality sector, in finding money for infrastructure from local communities passed through to local projects. I also think there's great opportunity in green loans, using the green bond principles, which are rather well established, to move into the tagging of green loans area. And I think if we could achieve those two over the next year, we would have achieved a lot.